Hi Daniel, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. Just want to say I'm a huge fan of the UFC and the sport.
Thank you.
But I'm also a Fedor fan, and I wanted to say that you said earlier that you think that it's going to happen soon. You're going to get him into UFC, and I heard that you've been saying on the internet that you're already in talks with not mcmahon but Fedor, I'm not sure, but Frankston, the manager of Fedor, is denying that. Do you have to say anything about that? Is he talking shit? Alright, another question then. You're saying that you think that he's going to get in soon, and how soon do you think he's going to get in, and how are you going to get in without co-promoting?
I think we're going to get him. I think we're going to get him soon.
After the third fight in Strikeforce?
Huh?
After the third fight, or before that?
We'll see what happens. All right. Just know I'm working on it.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi.
Have you ever met, how often do you meet Vince McMahon? And do you think he's concerned about leading fans to the UFC?
I actually have a good relationship with Vince McMahon. The last time I met with him was probably 8 months ago. We had breakfast together. You know, I don't know how he feels about the UFC with his business. I think we're two completely different businesses. And my philosophy always was, I liked the WWE when I was a kid, and then when I was about 15 or 16 years old, I started to like boxing, you know, more than the WWE. But, you know, I don't think we hurt his business at all. I mean, we're all going after the same dates on pay-per-view between us, WWE, and boxing. But other than that, I think we're two totally different businesses with two totally different fan bases.
No problem. Just one last thing, Shinya Aoki.
Yep.
He talks shit about American MMA, but do you reckon you'll let him get him out?
Who knows? I don't know. I think that, you know, if he keeps winning, and, you know, I think they've got him ranked way too high already. You know, any guy that's not in the UFC and wins 3 fights, you know, the knuckleheads on the internet make him the #1 fighter in the world. When you got these guys over here in the UFC that are fighting the best fighters in the world consistently 3 times a year. But we'll see what happens. Thanks.
Hi, Dana. Thanks for everything that you've done for the sport and putting on a great card.
Thank you.
You can probably tell I have an American accent. I'm from Salt Lake City, but my wife's family's from here. So we've been saving for years to come here, and just so happened that this was going on. And in all honesty, I have not missed a pay-per-view in 5 years, except for Franklin Silva one when I was on my honeymoon. I host every.
That is no excuse, man.
I host every pay-per-view at my home and everything, and you know, we all saw how amazingly fast these Australian fans sold this place out, and I couldn't go with the funds to get any tickets before the class had sold out. So I'm just here to humbly ask if me and my wife can attend a live event.
Do you know what will happen to me if I give you tickets right now, man? This thing is sold out in Australia, and your American ass comes over here to get free tickets? I'll get killed in this place.
I'm shitting my pants right now.
You got some big balls, my friend. Give them tickets? It's true, you are the nicest people in the world, man. Holy shit. Where's Tom? Yeah, the guy who's supposed to be protecting me is outside right now, okay? So if anybody wants to fucking kill me right now, go right ahead. Tom, thanks for coming today. We appreciate it. Is everything okay outside? Yeah? Safe? Perimeter safe? Cool, perfect. Would you like to give this gentleman some tickets, please? Thank you, man. Pleasure. Tom, thanks for coming today. We appreciate it.
Hey, Diane, thanks for coming here. Just a quick question. I'm a big Wanderlei fan. I'm sure most of these guys are. If Bisping, for some reason, managed to beat him tomorrow, is Wanderlei safe in the UFC?
Yeah, the thing is with Wanderlei Silva is, Wanderlei Silva is a legend. Probably, you know, one of the greatest 205-pounders to ever fight in mixed martial arts. And, you know, I got asked this question the other day by the media about his win and loss record. Wanderlei Silva, you know, when I was looking at boxing and looking at all the things that I thought were wrong with boxing, one of the things I started to realize was, you remember Arturo Gatti? Arturo Gatti, you know, wasn't on this huge win streak or any of this shit. People love to see Arturo Gatti fight because when you buy tickets, to come in and see a fight, or you buy a pay-per-view, you want to see people fucking fight. That's what you want to see. You know, and Wanderlei Silva is one of those guys, no matter when he shows up or what's going on, Wanderlei Silva shows up to fight. And I think that's why people love him. So, and not to mention the fact that we like him, we respect him, we have a great relationship with him. So one way or another, no matter what happens from here throughout the rest of the future of the UFC, Wanderlei Silva is going to be around. Thank you.
I've got a question for you. First of all, a role model in a way. You made it all the way from the bottom to the top, and now you owe roughly $600 million. I'm about your age. Also working hard. So what is your secret? What makes the difference? Is it positive thinking? Is it vodka? Is it counseling, drugs, making jokes? What it is? Just tell me already.
All of the above. No, here's the reality. You know, I believe that, you know, obviously I saw this thing, I went to the Fertitas, we ended up buying the thing, but I believe it's a combination of having a great product, great fighters that come in and you know, put on a great show all the time, and timing. The timing was right for I mean, boxing, it was where it is, it was where it was and where it's going. We were coming up, and I believe you'll see tomorrow when you come in and see this live event, I believe that we put on the best live event in sports, period, not just the fight business. And we're fight guys. We get it, and I think we understand what the fans want to see. And we're probably one of the most fan-friendly organizations ever. You know, I want you guys to be happy. I want your input. I want to know. But it's a combination of all those things, and real important is timing.
So if you were able to put numbers, how much luck actually played the role in
I'm not a believer in luck. I don't believe in luck. I believe in timing and hard work. You know, people don't realize how hard we work and what we do to make this thing happen. And especially, it's hard enough to run this business, you know, in the United States. If we were just doing it in Las Vegas, we're going all over the world. And we don't have that big of a staff. We probably have 215, 220 employees for the entire world. So it's hard work, timing, and a great product.
And the second part of the question, you mentioned Sherdog today, my favorite site, homepage and stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Every time I go there, it's difficult to find your name without F word before it.
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
Coincidence, I guess. But my question is, how do you deal with the critiques, haters, bashing, and stuff like that? Do you find it as an additional incentive for you to keep going, or is it more like, bugger them, I know what I'm doing, and I'll just keep going?
It's not that, listen, it's not that I could care less. It depends on what you're saying. If what you're saying makes sense, like, you know, this is wrong, and he did this wrong, and he's an idiot, there's going to be things that they're talking about that they're right about. That, you know, we do make mistakes sometimes, and then there's just stupid shit that you just go, you know. But I like all the criticism, you know. I like, it's like on my Twitter, you know, I don't block anybody. You know, people say stupid shit all the time, and they should be able to be heard too. If you want to follow me around on Twitter and say stupid shit to me every day, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. But thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you.
Last thing, Anderson Silva GSP. What about Anderson Silva versus Shogun? Depending how much shit the Shogun.
Love it. Love that fight. Love it.
Can't wait.
Yeah, him and Shogun, him and Machida. You know, you got Rampage, you got so many good guys at 205 pounds that he can match up with. A lot of fun fights.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Chad. How you going?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I've got a serious question for you. Can we get more ring chicks?
More ring chicks? they're ring chicks, huh? How many more you want?
10?
10?
That's fair.
I'll work on that.
That's all right.
Thank you, man. You waited in line that long to ask for that? He says, I got a serious question.